This is a story about a situation involving Parkwhiz. We paid for premium parking and we simply could not access the parking because of long lines. Parkwhiz is responsible for that fiasco, and we're simply asking to get our refund. After traveling from our home in Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way to Palm Beach, we had tickets for the Dave Chappelle Chris Rock concert at Acrisure Arena. And Acrisure, apparently, we didn't know it at the time, is a brand new arena, and it was hosting its first event that night. On the run up to the concert, we got repeated emails from Parkwhiz asking us to make sure we bought the premium parking lot passes. They were like 35 bucks a piece, made sense, obviously, to me and thousands of others, because the essence of the complaint, Lucy, is that the day of the concert, we got all the directions for how to get to the parking lot. We drove to that place, or tried to. We followed the instructions and ended up in close to a 2-mile backup of cars, all trying to get to the same lot. It was one lane. Um, it was like 2 miles, and bottom line, Lucy, it took us an hour and a half to even get close to that parking lot. When we finally got close, we saw that looked like within the last 4 or 5 minutes, the parking lot attendants had started waving cars off, telling them there was no more space in the lot to park, and people were making U-turns and just looking for someplace, any place to park. By then, the concert, which started at 7:30, was an hour in. It was 8:30. So we were all way late for that concert. So bottom line, we ended up doing what hundreds of others did, which was finding a makeshift area to park on this dirt graveled area about a half a mile from the arena. So we all parked there and then had to walk. We didn't get to the arena until well past 9. So portions of the show were missed, and it was just frustrating. It was really just frustrating that there was, again, such a push for ticket buyers to park there, and then to have no real accommodations for making sure all the concert goers could get to the parking lot. So that's my beef with Parkwhiz. We like our money back, and I sent a couple of emails, and so far, no refund and no real response. It seems like someone sent an email from Parkwhiz to say, "Don't worry, we haven't forgotten. We're still working on it." But the thing that is incredulous about it is, oh my goodness, we cannot possibly be the only customers, that have complained. Because again, there were lots and lots of concert goers that were similarly inconvenienced and frustrated that night. Well, they could have had parking for the overflow. That's one thing for sure they could have done. And they just could have apparently worked with Acrisure to make sure that there was a convenient path uh, for those who'd gone the extra mile to pay for this premium parking, to access those lots. That's the only thing I could have guessed. I've never been to a concert, and I go to a lot where it was so difficult just to get, to the parking. My goal would be, of course, to get the money back that I spent for the ticket. An apology for the inconvenience would be great. Yeah, I'm guessing, I'm speaking on behalf of, lots of customers who were out there that night. So that those would be the goals. Get my refund, get a refund, and maybe an apology or at least an acknowledgement that Parkwhiz knows the situation was a real cluster.